Oh, love me a good cup of coffee in the morning, and a beautiful waterfall, and a beautiful sky, some clouds. I don't know what you are. I don't really like you, but I digress. Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstab. Welcome back to Satisfactory Update 3. It is a good time. In last episode, we did this. Okay, we got iron stuff crafted. We got the plates, we got the rods, we got the screws. We have over here, we actually, let me jump up here real quick. We have, I'm stuck. Oh no. We actually crafted a handful of, oh, I forgot I got the zippity-doo-dah. Iron plates, reinforced iron plates, that's what they're called. And so we can actually start upgrading things. Now the intent of this is to progress as far as possible so that we can figure out what the last machine is going to take. And once we figure out what the last machine in the new update is going to take as far as crafting, then we can trickle down and figure out, okay, we need this many crafters for this one, this many assemblers, this many manufacturers. So we'll have to figure all of that out in order to automate this the best way possible. And in order to do so, we're just going to keep upgrading. So I don't know what the mission is today, but I do know that I have everything that I need in my inventory for this. So we're going to go ahead and zip, shoop, shoop, doop, doop, and whoop, and whoopin'. Do I just do this? Are we good? We're good? Hello? Yay! And this is going to be a Logistics Mark II. Not incredibly it's valuable to what we need it to do, but who knows? Okay, stackable variant. Thank you, thank you. What is our next milestone? Jump pads. I'm really not worried about jump pads, I'm going to be honest. I think what I want to do first is work on, let's see. Okay, steel production is going to be a big one. Vehicular transportation, I think I will try to automate after we do steel production, because we're going to need to do these foundries. So let's give that bad boy a shot. And then let's, I don't know. Let's go try to craft everything. It's going to be a good time. I can tell you all right now. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and off camera, I'm going to get all this stuff for steel production crafting. And I'm hoping what we can do is maybe throw down a 1 or 2 foundries just to get some things automated. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Oh, right. Oh, I can't craft anymore, team. Somebody please come save me. Oh. Okay, anyways. Oh, that was a lot of crafting. So we're going to go ahead and finish this milestone, but here's the caveat, okay? We are going to automate the frames, and we are going to automate the rotors immediately. Now, before I can finish that, I have to go get the copper dibbles. Oh, I'm a smart boy. Anyways, so what I'm thinking here, okay? So we have the reinforced iron plates being crafted here, and we obviously have the poly-doos being crafted on the far side. And then right here is where we have screws. So what I'm thinking is we can take into this section is where we can do the rotors because they require poly-doos and screwy-doos. And then just to the other side of this, we can have that poly-doo section there split and slide off maybe to... maybe we can put a section right here in the middle where we have both of those linked together. That way we can put the reinforced dibbles. I don't know. We'll figure out. Or we could do the reinforced dibbles here and we can do the rotors there. Smart. Big brain plays. Big brain plays. All right, let's go ahead and get this so we can finish the crafting this piece of poo-poo. Thank you, friend. 1, 2. All done. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we still have our beautiful crafting station down there. We still need to get that going. I do need to figure out how to link that other limestone dibbles, and there's like 2 or 3 of them on the path to our power foundry. So maybe we can figure out how to get limestone a better production time, because we are going to definitely need that in the future. But for now, I could just use it to run into that one, like craft just the regular limestone, keep it running into that so we can buy things if we need them. That's not a bad idea, Devin. You're so smart. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And boom. Shoop-de-whoop. Sort. Done. Launching. Okay, so what would our next milestone be?
Steel production unlocked.
Okay, I don't care about steel production. Vehicular transportation. I'm thinking vehicular transportation might be a better option for us to work on. next, because we'll be rewarded for automating what we already have automated, or what we're going to be automating here in just a minute. So I'm going to do a little bit of brainstorming here. We're going to get things running as far as that is concerned, and then I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. All right, well, it's not pretty, but we got it done. So I'll show you what we did here, and we're going to have to kind of arrange some things in just a minute to get the next portion taken care of. But we currently have 2 things of the reinforced iron frames being produced. So what we did was we brought down our rods down here. We split them off so that we can do 2 different shops or factories or however you want to look at it. We brought this one basically as close as we could keep it to this without making it look entirely disgusting and hideous. And then we brought it up this way so we could split it off to here. And voila. And so we have a top row and a bottom row to get everything done. Now, we did the same thing over there. We split it and then we dropped it down and brought it up to this side so that we could just hide as many of those weird interactions as possible with the belts. But we got this going. And we're going to be crafting a total of 4 of these guys per minute at 100% efficiency. And so we're going to be looking pretty solid. Now what we need to do is get the rotors automated. Now that's going to require screws as well as these guys over here. And what I'm thinking is, because I don't think we're going to need an incredible amount of rotors, what I would like to do is bring this guy. We're just going to bring it over just so I can kind of find the correct spacing, at least maybe area. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's what we're gonna do. All right. And what I was thinking was we could try to bring this in such a way where we can take the screws down here, run them straight in, and then the only one we have to kind of split off and run up is going to be the beautiful, beautiful rods. Now I got to figure out whether I want them to face in or face out. I don't think facing in is going to be a big deal to start, but I think it might run us into some hassle in the later stages. So I think we're going to do, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to do 4 wide. We're going to go out here, just a couple spaces, you know, try to make things look as neat and tidy as possible. And what we're going to try to do is I have to figure out how many constructors I can get off of this, because we are splitting that pretty heftily. What are we crafting? 15 per minute here. Oh, I should have checked to see what we got on this way. Let me check real quick to see if we're actually utilizing too many resources to use both of them. Okay, so we're using 24 per minute and we're crafting 30 per minute. Not the best option. I may have to overclock that. But yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of designing, I guess, for lack of a better term, and we're going to see if I can't make this thing work. Now we're talking, Devin. Now we're freaking talking. You're using your freaking brain hole, my duder. Yeah, squeeze. Yeah, squeeze. Yes, squeeze. Yes, squeeze. Yes, 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 yes. Now, the problem is I'm not carrying screws at 100% efficiency, so we got to work on that one, which means I'm going to have to take the screw line. I'm going to have to make that. No! Okay, so we got everything laid out. This isn't a big deal. This isn't a horrible idea. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. We peaked by how much? Looks like we peaked by like 10 to 15 megawhoppers. So what we need to do is we need to craft. We're probably going to go ahead and do 2 more of these. So I'm going to get the resources for 2 more of these. We're going to get that up and running. And then we're going to see if I can't show you guys off what we accomplished, even though it's kind of a... We didn't accomplish a lot in this video, okay? But we accomplished living the dream. I'll see you guys back here once I upgrade our power infrastructure, which is looking beautiful, by the way. I'm so excited for it. All right, since we haven't done a lot of physical progress as far as milestones and automation in today's episode necessarily, I figured I should outline this. So we put this here, and we had this extra limestone guy. I'm just using it to craft concrete. I'm actually not using this concrete to feed into anything currently outside of our little ticket guy. And so my goal is, while I'm on here, you know, continuing to upgrade things, continuing to press, progress, excuse me, we'll just have that circulating for hours and hours and hours. And what that is going to mean is that hopefully we'll have a bunch of tickets generated so that we can buy things that we otherwise wouldn't have. Mostly aesthetic things, like maybe like windowed walls if we... Hello, can't do that, but... Dude, we wrecked him. Holy moly. Also, I don't know if I got what I needed to properly. As far as I didn't get the copper dibbles, but we can make those, so that's not a big deal. We can make those. Oh no, because we need to have the copper. Well, we're going to hope that we can make them. Either way, I figured I would outline that for you guys while we're here. We're going to go ahead and throw down our little power dibbles. And we're going to see if we can't make the dreams happen. Now, what we're going to try to do here is where we at? Coal. Power. Coal generator. We have enough for 2 of these guys. Now, we want them to line up immediately with the other one behind them, as well as the one next to them. Why are you not showing me the symbols, friend? Okay. There we are. Okay. Okay, we're going to get rid of this for a hot minute because that's driving me bonkers. We don't have power anyways. All right, so we have that. Well, what in Flap Nation? Like, that is definitely lined up. Oh, what the heck? There it goes. Well, we got the first split taken care of, so that's actually not a big deal. We can go 5 here. We're going to have to throw down another splitter, though. Logistics. Splits McGee. We're going to have to split it, like, right here. There we go. Here we go. And then we're going to have to add another splitter, or, like, in this general vicinity. Hey, buddy. Hey, golden. And then we can go ahead and probably add this splits McGee. I would say we're going to try to line this up so that it's as central as possible. And I think that'll do the trick, right? Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so we have that. Now what we need to do is connect them all to a power source. And what I'm thinking, okay, we'll put a power pole here. Connect it. That'll be the power pole for now. And then when we do... Awesome. We're going to wait for everything to kind of run in real quick, make sure it's getting saturated, and make sure it's producing power, and then on we go. It may pop for a second. Perfect. Okay. So we can produce 375 now, so we got lots of wiggle room. Now that we got that taken care of, I love this design. I think it was a smart idea to try to do a design like this. Because now we can kind of just keep these things working. I know, it feels good. Either way, we'll see you guys when we get back and continue crafting things, as apparently things get dropped in the hallway. She's breaking everything, friends. Everything I've ever loved. So, I don't know if we put it in the video, but these guys got stuck right there for no reason. All I had to do was rebuild the conveyor. Maybe the conveyor belt was facing the wrong way or not connected properly. I don't know, but that was really strange. And so we're going to go ahead and make sure that this all runs into said object properly. It's going to be a long ride, so I guess we'll see you guys when we get to our little ticket machine, huh? All right, now that the agonizingly long wait is over, we're going to see these guys start racking up the monies. It looks like they're like 12 points, yeah. I mean, 12 points, and it's going to keep building it forever, you know. And maybe what we can do is we can feed multiple different things into this as well. So that way we can just keep wrecking some of the cake holies. We're just going to keep getting tickets so that we can buy things like, what is it? I'm not worried about the attachments as much because there's things that I'm going to need to train. But it does make me wonder if we this is cool. I don't know if we'll be able to build these or if we'll have to buy them, but I love some of the aesthetic things we have. Vehicles, probably end up being able to make that. Factory railing fence, cool, just amazing stuff. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much, I mean, we should be able to build everything, right? I don't know. Either way, we got what we need to now. We got that automated. So let's go ahead and show you guys what we have here. Part of the reason I wanted to wait, first and foremost, is to just make sure that that was functioning properly, since it did randomly get stuck out of nowhere. But also, it was to make sure that once we got everything running all at the same time... Oh, boy. Yeah, this is not running very efficiently. So we'll have to work on that. But for now, we do have everything working. So we have our rotors being crafted here, which they are currently at 60% efficiency, mostly because we can't carry these screws fast enough. And if we pop up over here, we actually have our beautiful... the modular frames, excuse me, being produced as well. So we have our factory up and running. We have things automated. We just have to worry about efficiency with belts. And now that we do have Logistics Mark II, we are going to be able to upgrade a lot of these things to make them a little bit more dynamic, which is what we're probably going to have to do from start to finish, is just upgrade everything to belts in Lifts Mark II. However, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode. Even though it wasn't insanely eventful and we didn't accomplish a huge amount of things, we did begin to start that second level of automation, which is going to help us progress so quickly, and I'm absolutely stoked for that. So, without further ado, I'm going to share my filthy little cake hole. But remember, liking... Why did I start the outro? We're going to redo the outro. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Remember, liking, commenting, subscribing. Great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, what you want to see next. That's right. If you made it this far and you are not a member of the community, feel free to hit subscribe now, because we'd love to have you here. And be amazing to see your guys' feedback and just get to enjoy this journey together. If you guys are a member of the community and have not hit the bell notification icon, what are you waiting for? Gosh diddly dang it. We upload content every Monday through Friday, and we live stream Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the only way for you to know every single time we do that is select that bell notification icon. However, I digress. Remember, I love you guys, but I'm going to show my filthy little cake hole. And I will see you next time. I totally do. Oh, I just hit my monitor. Oh, that's awkward.